Tommy Gordon here, coming a day before our project. Today I'll be describing the state consolidation and imperial expansion of the Sea Empires. Sea empires such as Britain, France, Netherlands, Spain, Portugal in the early modern era proved very hostile. It can be defined as a rare race to colonize North and South America and also the Indian trade network. We will start off with the British Empire. Throughout the modern era, British Empire was a major change in politics. Queen Elizabeth ruled in England at the time after her sister Queen Mary died. She propped up the economy and brought a new wave of politics completely different than her sisters. In 1588, Britain and Queen Elizabeth's navy defeated the Spanish Armada, which was the greatest in the world. In 1603, she died and her cousin James I took the throne, ending the Tudor dynasty. Britain dominated the second wave of discovery. They used their advanced navy to create trading posts throughout much of Africa and Asia. This proved profitable for most sides and benefited rulers. This exposed empires to the global trade network, but also gave them unwanted attention. This was especially in western and central areas of Africa. A large company created in 1600 was the British East India Company. They were granted a royal charter allowing them to trade in the East Indies, proving very beneficial for them. In this time period, Britain expanded to the western hemispheres and set up what would be the 13 colonies. Mercantilism was used to help as much resources and profit from controlled colonies to benefit their mother country. Britain will build themselves the largest empire our world has ever seen. Going on to France now. France, on the other hand, has some success in the trade, but lacked a stable government. Charles IV was the first king of this era. Political uprising called Le Fronde was created during King Louis XIV's childhood, forcing him to leave the countryside. The nobility was head of the rebellion, but through civil war and feuding aristocratic families, France underwent a political transformation where Louis XIV created a centralized government in Versailles. This is where he would house different aristocratic groups, and he would enact personal rule in France. He created several wars in which France did not gain much also. In 1685, Louis XIV revoked the Edict of Nantes, restricting the French from openly practicing Protestant religion, forcing many out of the country. This devastated France, economically and socially. War against Spanish was created due to King Philip of Spain being second in line to the French throne, while also ruling Spain. Economically, this strained France, leaving them bankrupt. Louis XIV died in 1715, leaving the crown to his grandson, which all led the stage to the French Revolution.